What's up everyone, this is SliferKing here, and today you join me for another one of my gaming videos, where today it's finally time to check out Age of Empires 4. So I've been doing a little bit of playing of this off camera, and I have to say this is in some respects this is a little bit of an improvement to Age of Empires 4, Age of Empires 2 actually. The campaign in particular, I'm finding it much more enjoyable to play than the original. Obviously there is a gap of 20, maybe more than 20. Yeah, I think it's more than 20 years since Age of Empires 2 came out. But yes, so so far I've done a little bit of the Normans campaign. There are 4 campaigns in total. So there's the 100-Year War, the Mongol Empire, which the Mongols, it's definitely the most unique faction in Age of Empires 4, as in the way it plays compared to the originals. The Rise of Moscow, which is obviously, I'd imagine, the Russian Empire, and the Normans. Now, in fairness, the Battle of Hastings we've seen before. We saw that in the original, but the Normans actually, I'm actually quite enjoying this campaign because there's a little bit more about the history which I never knew, such as the Battle of York, which was 3 years after the Battle of Hastings. And then we get to the Fall of Bayeux, something like that. It's French. So, yes. So that's what we're going to be playing in this video. So we'll probably get the introduction about how this started. And like I said, the videos, I think, are very well done in this. So, let's get into it.
William the Conqueror had recaptured York from the rebels. Now he wanted to teach them a lesson for defying him. He began a brutal campaign of destruction to crush any further resistance, known as the Harrying of the North. Villages and crops were destroyed. It is said 100,000 people were killed. With ruthless efficiency, William the Conqueror had secured obedience in his new kingdom. But it wasn't to last. It would be thrown into chaos by his own children. When William the Conqueror died in 1087, his favorite son succeeded him, King William II, known as William Rufus. But 13 years into his reign, disaster struck. While out hunting, he was killed. William's youngest brother took his place as King Henry I. But there was a problem. At the time, Henry's elder brother, Robert, Duke of Normandy, had been on crusade. When he returned, he was furious that Henry had grabbed the throne. From Normandy, Robert attempted to invade England to claim the crown from his brother. But he failed and returned home. In retaliation, Henry struck back. In a reversal of 1066, he crossed the Channel and invaded Normandy, intent on undermining his brother Robert's rule. His first target was Bayeux.
Bayeux, okay.
This rich and splendid city was one of the jewels of Normandy. Henry was to begin his campaign by unleashing his forces on the city. Bayeux was about to feel the wrath of the English army.
So this took place 39 years after the Battle of Hastings, where William the Conqueror became King of England by defeating Harold Saxon. I think it's Harold Saxon. So yeah, like I said, I've only played the first 2 missions, but it already does seem to me like this campaign is is definitely more focused than the previous Age of Empires games. I should mention I haven't played Age of Empires 3. That's the only one I haven't played. But yeah, so far it's been quite enjoyable to play these campaigns. So it looks like we'll be leading the English army into France to look for Robert. Also, so far, maybe risking it, but I've played it for a couple of hours and I haven't really noticed any major issues. You do have to keep on top of the inventory. That's one thing I have noticed. But yeah, overall, it's not bad.
In the brotherly feud over Normandy, King Henry I set out to make an example of Bayeux, a town still loyal to his brother Duke Robert. Henry's archers took up position on high ground outside the city and faced an immediate attack by Robert's cavalry patrol. Having deployed their palings, Henry's archers were well protected against the cavalry charge. They defeated the first patrol.
So one thing that I have noticed is the paling system is pretty good.
As Henry set his sights on burning Bayeux, more reinforcements arrived to join his army.
A good amount of archers. Yeah, it looks like one of the big differences is definitely the fact that they use fire instead of swords against buildings. And eventually the buildings do get fire damage.
Approached Bayeux and saw that its towering stone walls would not be breached by manpower alone. Henry would need siege equipment and a defensible location to construct it.
Oh yeah, the fact that leaders have abilities now, that's nice. Let's move out. I wish you'd stop giving me that. I think I might turn off hints and tips.
Henry now called for the services of a blacksmith to bolster the siege effort.
And the ground also warps a little bit to some of the buildings. That's an intriguing detail. God, I didn't want all of them.
With a blacksmith on hand, Henry's infantry would soon be ready to construct siege equipment.
Obeisance is ane atu. Ich gar so ahead.
Let me just gonna scout ahead. See if there's anything of interest. Oh yeah, you can hide your inventory in forests and do sneak attacks. That's kind of cool. Hello.
Ich liebe to hear it. Ik rede fort. Alles with it.
Oh, what's this?
Yeah, ik am gang. Bekende hem. Niemand too much arrows.
Treasure chest?
Andente to
Oh,
serve.
nice. Didn't know what a treasure chest.
Yes, sir. Where's the water? It's timber of Theos. Yarrow to work.
Henry's infantry could now construct battering rams, siege weapons designed to break open fortress walls.
Yeah, that's an interesting change. Instead of building battering rams at pre-designated buildings, the infantry now build them. That does make it better for speed wise, I will say.
Veradon, what's that fitty? Catriende Voodoo.
Oh yeah, need another one.
And you work it. That sure failed Timland.
The design's intriguing as well. They do kind of look more like battering rams than before.
Dije of yourself and your worker. Ichi say yes. Ichi will a hua woonu. Yes, sir. Where's the holler? Each timber Thanos. There are you worth it. What's their faith, eh?
With the power of battering rams, the English army could crack open Bayeux's mighty walls.
You want on well gender do. By Bierusera. Biedu Siaru Wergende.
Yes, sir. Where's no holler?
Look at you be ready, Frank. But me no word. Send.
Fair and on, and you work it. What's their faith, eh? Each timber Thanos.
Just realised I should probably make an archery range. Oh, I can't. Probably should get rid of these first. Probably not the correct procedure, but wall's coming down.
Bayeux's walls had failed, and Henry's men could now storm the city. Robert's garrison made a last stand to defend Bayeux, but Henry would show no mercy in cutting them down and burning their city.
Sure, it's the thing about spearmen.
What's their... Yes, sir. Understood. That should have been...
Oh, the answers are gone. Ah. What's this? Well, the buildings are almost gone at least. Well, I think they're pretty much done for. So now it's a case of just building a large army.
Eat your worker. What's our face, eh?
Henry's presence on the doorstep of Bayeux would not go unanswered, and now his forces braced for an attack by Robert's army.
And your worker. That's surely Bayeu's inbred.
I was wondering if there might be a counter-attack. Oh, I can't produce... Oh, that's a waste.
Henry repelled the attack, but he knew that so long as Bayeux still stood, the city would not give up the fight.
On your work. Estes comandante. They would do.
Oh, the gold ran out. Mind you, I don't think I used any.
Strela Fuse.
What's their faith then? They would do. There you were.
Strelboren Yerwa. That Timrin shall bear. Bail death name.
Your way, you are.
Yeah. Apuka. Strelboren Yaru.
This should draw them out. Wish production would go faster though.
It shall be yes. Ich eom ye dom.
Bayard May.
Ich eom ye dom.
Ways and Yerwin. Bedo Sieras. Saka.
Strelboren Yerga. Strelboren. Abuga.
Bedo Saro on the Hildeshora.
Strelboren. Strelboren. Sitte.
Ways and Yerwin. Bedos Abrayota. Bedo Saras.
Abuga.
Oh yeah, I can construct siege towers.
Osteria. Strelbora.
Shouldn't be too long now.
A year word.
Strelboren. Sitte.
Shattered by Bedo Sera. Bedo Sieras. Saka.
Strela Fuse.
I'll wait for this last one and then I'll probably make a move. Okay, the sound's a bit off.
Ways and Yerwin. Hashtag now. Bedo Saro on the Hildeshora.
Alright. Oh, they come.
We find the Ways and Yerwin.
Oh, it didn't work.
You need to know. Read it, Aerators.
Bedo Sieras. Wendende. Abrayota. Bedo.
Lista letteth Uskan.
Underfonda. Hildeshora beyond us.
Yes.
As Bayeux burned and the people fled in terror, King Henry basked in the victory over his brother Duke Robert. But Henry would not stop until all of Normandy was back under the English crown.
I wonder, is this how the British... I wonder if this is how the British Empire began. Curious. So, okay, what I'll do is I'll probably watch the other video, and then that's probably where I'll leave it for the video.
While Bayeux burned, King Henry pressed his advantage. Seizing key fortifications and buying the loyalty of powerful lords, Henry loosened his brother's grip over Normandy. At Tinchebray in 1106, brother would fight brother for final claim to their father's lands.
Ah. So they actually did come to blows. Now, unfortunately, I don't know how long this will be, so... and this has already gone on for half an hour, so that's probably where I'm going to have to leave it there. So, there has been another episode of my gaming videos. If you've enjoyed today's video, then please make sure to like this video and subscribe to know when my newest videos will be coming out. There is a possibility that Age of Empires 4 could come back, but it depends how things go. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and from that, this is SliferKing, signing out.